Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to another love reading. This one is going to be all about your person, the person that you are thinking about or connecting with at this time. What are their feelings and intentions towards you? Keep in mind that these readings are meant to be general, so they will not and cannot resonate with every Scorpio watching every single time. So take what resonates for you and leave the rest. All right, for Scorpio, spirits, angels, guides, what messages, guidance, insight do you have for Scorpio in love? What does Scorpio need to know regarding love? Let's see what we have for you, Scorpio. Okay, what's going on in your connection right now? We have the Four of Swords reversed, the Two of Pentacles. Okay. What do we need to know about this? Any challenges, insight? Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess reverse. Okay. So with Four of Swords reverse, High Priestess reverse, I'm getting energy of like speaking up or something being addressed or spoken about. I think that's the main energy here. And I feel like whatever's coming out, whatever's being addressed or communicated, I feel like there's almost like a decision that needs to be made about this. We'll see when we clarify what these energies really are. How do you feel about this person? Three of Wands, Knight of Cups. So I feel like you're waiting for this person to communicate. How do they feel about you? King of Wands reverse and the Devil, Capricorn energy. Not sure what that's all about. This person, you know, when I see the King of Wands reversed with the Devil, I think someone that has really screwed up. They jumped into something and they're now trapped, or they did something without thinking, were a little too motivated, a little too, I guess, drawn to something that ended badly or led them down the wrong path with the Devil. So we'll see what that's all about. Okay, what do you need to know? Any hidden factors? Ten of Swords reversed, the Sun reversed. Interesting. I feel like there's something hidden here with the Sun reversed, because sometimes when I see the Sun reversed, I think of the Moon. So I feel like there's something hidden here about an ending or an ending that already happened. We'll see what that's all about when I clarify. Where is all of this headed? Ten of Wands, Ten of Pentacles reverse. Wow, look at all these tens. Well, it's not looking good from what I can see here. There's burdens, obligations. There is a lack of stability, a lack of security. Or this Ten of Pentacles reverse could also be a commitment that's not doing well. Okay, so why is all of this happening? What's the root? Eight of Cups reverse. So the Eight of Cups reverse could be a card about someone returning, or it could be a card about someone that's unable to leave a situation. Let me try to adjust this a little bit. Can you see? Okay. These cards are a little bit longer than the others. Yeah, the Eight of Cups reverse could be a card about someone returning to a place that they left, or they're prevented from leaving, delayed from leaving. So we'll have to see what that's all about there. Interesting. Right behind that, the Two of Cups reverse. So let's clarify. Let's get some insight here so we can find out what exactly is going on for you, Scorpio. I don't think the future looks bright. But I'm trying to figure out why that is. Maybe it's because someone who's making the decision here with the Two of Pentacles, maybe the decision is not the best one. And, you know, I feel like there's, and the thing is too, I feel like you're waiting for something here with the Three of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Maybe you're waiting for an apology, waiting for them to reveal their feelings or communicate how they feel. So let's start first with why everything is happening. This Eight of Cups reverse. Tell me about the Eight of Cups reverse. What's this about for Scorpio? Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Why is the Eight of Cups reversed? Okay, we got 2. Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles. 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So what I'm getting here, I'm getting 2 very different energies. What's behind this? King of Swords, okay, and then behind that 10 of Wands. Okay, so interesting. Now that I see the 10 of Wands. What I'm getting here is that there is, I feel, an opportunity that someone wants or a promise that they've made. But this Queen of Swords is in the King of Swords with the 10 of Wands here. It's almost like something needs to be cut off, you know, or someone needs to address something in a cold, calculating way. Like this 10 of Wands needs to be addressed, and it's shown up here. So I know it's important. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here? What's this Queen of Swords about? The Sun. Aha. Yeah, this is about clarity. So the truth. Things seen in the open or seen clearly. Remember, the Sun is reversed. So I feel like this is what needs to happen almost. Like someone needs to be very clear about how they feel or about a departure or something like that. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Yep, the Devil. So this is cutting out what's in the way here. I feel like this Devil energy it's on your person's side. I feel like someone needs to cut this off, like cut the chains or something like that. And I feel like if they do that, it will be a very public thing or something that's like out in the open. Maybe somebody would need to do this in order to be happy with the Sun, but really the Sun for me in this particular reading, I'm seeing like clarity. So the Eight of Cups reversed with the Devil here, King of Pentacles. I feel like someone's already in a commitment or is in a situation that they got themselves into and now they're stuck and they can't really leave with the Eight of Cups reversed. And I feel like this could be because of money or because of this attachment that needs to be addressed. So we'll see what's going on here between you. Tell me about the Four of Swords reversed and the Two of Pentacles. Why is the Four of Swords reversed here with the Two of Pentacles? The World. New beginning, new cycle. Tell me more about the Four of Swords reversed and the Two of Pentacles. Someone making a decision, a choice to end a cycle, start a new one. Can I get some more, please, for the Four of Swords reversed and the Two of Pentacles? Now, this is both of your energies, so you're both here. Scorpio, you and your person. So take it as it resonates. King of Wands is here again. So I feel like this is your person. I feel like they want to make some sort of a move here. Eight of Wands. This is about taking action of some sort. So someone wants to take action towards a new beginning, but that's going to require a choice, is basically what I'm seeing here. And with the Four of Swords reversed, I feel like this is going to be some sort of revelation or something that's kind of like I'm getting something that someone didn't know all of a sudden is out in the open, because the High Priestess reverse is here with the Queen of Pentacles. Tell me more about the High Priestess reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. Why is the High Priestess reverse with the Queen of Pentacles? Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is some sort of truth, communication. Now, the King of Pentacles, for me as a reader, tends to already be in a long-term commitment. I feel like there is a possibility that there's already a long-term commitment here because I have the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and 10 of Pentacles here. And this Devil energy, I feel, is some sort of an attachment. So this reveal with the High Priestess reverse, this is someone speaking, communicating. What else do we need to know about the High Priestess reverse and the Queen of Pentacles? What else do we need to know? 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Okay, so I feel like this is about you. There's a Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I feel like there could be a family situation here. Also, I have all 10s on the board right now. 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. 10s are about completion, the culmination of something, things drawing to a close. And the fact that the World is here is telling me that this is a big cycle that's possibly ending or shifting right now. And whatever is going on in this connection or outside of this connection, Scorpio, I feel like it's been leading up to this point, this departure. Six of Swords. Now, I don't know if it's you that has to leave a situation or your person that has to leave a situation, but I feel like if it's not a situation, it's a cycle. Something here has to end, I feel. And with the 10 of Swords reverse, 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles reverse, this is all like coming up, all of this right here. So I feel like this is leading to the end of a cycle or the end of something, you know. And this could be because someone wants to, you know, be with the past, be happy. It could be that there's someone that's revealing how they feel for the first time, or it could be that someone's realizing what happiness is truly all about. I mean, it doesn't, the why is not as important as the action behind it, right? Because I feel like this is somebody who or there's some communication happening here. Can I get some more insight into this Knight of Swords? Tell me about this Knight of Swords, please. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're waiting for this because you have the Three of Wands on your side here, Scorpio. You're waiting to hear this information or get this message, or even maybe you're waiting to communicate something yourself. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. King of Swords, yeah. So this is you communicating something, or your person communicating something that hasn't been communicated. The High Priestess is here. Secrets, mystery. So this is very simple energy that I'm seeing. I feel like the High Priestess reversed, the Four of Swords reversed, and now I have here King of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Sun. This is about clarity and communication together. Okay, so let's see how you feel about each other so we can keep moving on here. Spirit, can I get Scorpio's energy and this person they're dealing with, their energies as well? What are the energies between Scorpio and their person? What are the energies between Scorpio and their person? Tell me about Scorpio. What is Scorpio's energy at this time, Spirit? Scorpio's energy, please. Cold shoulder. Silence, distance, coldness. Someone's feeling shut out. Yeah, I feel like you're waiting for communication. Maybe someone feels shut out because communication stopped, or someone cut off communication. Maybe there's just a distance, a coldness in this connection. Tell me about Scorpio's person. Tell me about Scorpio's person's energy. Tell me about Scorpio's person. Happy ending and balancing act. So your person, again, I feel like they're trying to determine what their happy ending will look like. What truly makes me happy? What is happiness all about? Etc. They're trying to decide or trying to juggle here. And it's because I feel they're not very happy where they're at, you know? Let's see. Tell me about the Three of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Why is the Three of Wands and the Knight of Cups here, Spirit? Tell me about the Three of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Page of Cups. I feel like you're waiting for, some of you are waiting for an apology, and others of you, I feel like you're just waiting to hear from this person, almost like confirming what you think they already feel for you, kind of. Yeah, so you want to begin again, basically. You want to start something with this person. There's the Wheel of Fortune, bottom of the deck. So a new opportunity, things to move forward, things to begin. And for some of you, things could begin once you receive this apology. And for others of you, things will just begin because you're talking again, right? It's just a kind of like things just end up starting, right? And that is a very common theme here. We have the World, the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the cycles thing that I was already talking about. This is all leading up to an ending that then there can be a new beginning, right? So let's look at what's going on with your person down here with the King of Wands reverse and the Devil. What can you tell me about the King of Wands reverse and the Devil? Why is the King of Wands reverse here with the Devil? Justice, Libra energy. Once again, a sword. Tell me about the King of Wands reverse and the Devil. Two of Swords. Yeah, that's the problem, that your person hasn't made a decision. The Hangman at the bottom of the deck. They haven't made the decision to make things right, to balance the situation, to make a final decision. It's a difficult decision for them. Wherever situation they're in, it doesn't mean that it's easy for them to cut it out, if that makes sense. Tell me about this Two of Swords. Why is the Two of Swords here? Yeah, it's because this has something to do with home, a marriage perhaps, assets, domestic bliss, or just stability. It's almost like this person's worried about stability. I feel the Magician's at the bottom of the deck, so I feel like they want to do this. They want to make this happen, but there's the Three of Pentacles. There's someone else here or something else here that's like preventing your person from walking away or making that final decision. And the thing is, you know, when Justice is here, Justice is all about being objective. Emotions do not play a role with Justice. Justice doesn't care how you feel, right? It's all about what's the right thing to do, what's just and fair. And sometimes that means separating your emotions, right? Because sometimes our emotions put us in situations where things are not fair, right? You know, where our emotions cloud our judgment. And so suddenly, you know, we can't really see clearly. Well, Justice is all about being objective and thinking logically about all angles of the situation. I feel like this person cannot be objective, basically. Okay, so let's see. What do we need to know? The Sun reverse, Ten of Swords reverse. Now, notice how the Sun is reversed here, and what you need to know are the hidden factors. But we have this other theme about clarity, communication, secrets being revealed, or whatever was hidden being revealed. So I feel like this is possibly a barrier here, right? Like perhaps this is what needs to happen. The Sun and the High Priestess reversed, but it's not happening, right? So let's see if I'm right about that. Tell me, because you're waiting. Three of Wands. Tell me about the Ten of Swords reverse and the Sun reverse for Scorpio. Why is the Ten of Swords reverse and the Sun reverse for Scorpio? What's going on here for Scorpio? And this Ten of Swords reverse is reminding me a lot of the Eight of Cups reverse. Yep, Two of Pentacles. This is your person. They're not able to make a decision. They can't decide to cut something out. Or it's almost like whatever ending has to happen, they're avoiding it or delaying it or procrastinating, you know? Spirit, tell me more about the Ten of Swords reverse and the Sun reverse. Can I get one more card, please, for the Ten of Swords reverse, the Sun reverse, the Queen of Wands. So this is about deciding whether to take action, because, you know, we have the King of Wands here with the World, Queen of Wands here with the Two of Pentacles. So to me, very similar energy. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I also have Capricorn strongly here and Libra, but the sign is not as important as the energy. Can I get one more, please, for the Ten of Swords reverse and the Sun reverse? Oh, I got two. Nine of Swords. So there's fear, anxiety here, and judgment. Exactly. So this is someone who, once again, their judgment is blocked, or fear. Remember what I was saying about Justice? not having emotions be a part of your decision making. This is exactly what I'm saying. 9 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, their fear, their anxiety, their stress, their guilt perhaps, it's making them waver, right? Like they can't do this. They're not able to make a judgment call, right? They're not able to make a decision that, honestly, from what I see here, it's meant to happen anyway. Look at all these 10s. Remember what I was saying about everything feeling like it's coming to a fine finality or some sort of culmination, right? Like everything's kind of like leading up to this point. That's the problem. Someone cannot make this decision. It's too hard for them, or perhaps they go back and forth too often, right? There's no surety of their decision. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen next then. We have the 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles reversed. So I'm seeing someone carrying on with this burden of something that's not really stable, right? Not really secure. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Tell me more about this 10 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles reversed. Tell me more, Spirit. Why is the 10 of Wands here with the 10 of Pentacles reversed? Got 2. 9 of Cups, Page of Wands. Tell me about the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles reversed. Can I get one more, please? The High Priestess. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Hangman. Thank you. Okay, so basically, it's basically everything that we've been saying. I feel like this person, they know what they want with the 9 of Cups and the Page of Wands. They know what they're attracted to. They know what seems exciting, what seems, what motivates them, whatever they're passionate about. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Page of Wands. They know what they want. They know what would make them happy, even with the 9 of Cups, sorry. But I feel like they keep this hidden. And they just think about this, but they don't really act on it with the Hangman. What's behind this? Yep, there's a Tower. So once again, it's almost like someone is hesitating or trying to delay a Tower. I feel like this Tower is coming anyway, Scorpio. There is no avoiding towers. There's no such thing. People try, people try to prolong a tower from falling, but towers are meant to happen. They are necessary in the cycle of life, I guess. There's no one that lives their entire life without at least one tower, So let's see. Tell me about the High Priestess then. And it could possibly be that the Page of Wands is indicating that this person, or at least one of you, will have at least a small message or communication here. Tell me about the High Priestess. But once I saw the High Priestess, I thought, there's no way, we'll see. Tell me about the High Priestess. What do we need to know about this High Priestess? Ace of Cups. Tell me about the Page of Wands. Why is the Page of Wands here? What can you tell me about this Page of Wands? Yeah, 4 of Cups. There's a 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So once again, this is just the same energy. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and the 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Swords. So I feel like this is someone that's trying to make something work. Keep the balance, keep the peace, perhaps. But the Four of Cups, if I could talk. The 4 of Cups is a card about someone that's not open to opportunities. Their hands are crossed. They're not reaching out for that cup, right? They're unhappy, but that doesn't mean that they're reaching for that cup. So what I'm getting here is almost like someone's delaying or preventing themselves for reaching for this opportunity, because once they do, it's going to cause this 10 of Swords. I hope that makes sense. So Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. Otherwise, I'll leave it here. Thank you so much for watching, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe so you can see more readings from me. Thank you so much to everyone that is so supportive and kind in the comments and continues to support the channel by, liking, subscribing, and doing all that fun stuff. It really does help the channel a lot because you're just telling YouTube that you enjoy the readings. So they show them to more people. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there, and I will see you all in another video very soon. Take care.